Okay, second grade, this week we're going to be continuing with Microsoft Word. Now, if you do not have Microsoft Word at home, do not worry. I will show you how to do this with Google Docs. First, I'll show you how to do it with Microsoft Word. If you don't have Microsoft Word, again, don't worry about it. I'll show you how to do it with Google Docs. You may also have a different version of Word at home than I'm using here. Again, don't worry about it. As long as you do the best you can, that's what matters. This week we're going to be writing about our favorite book and why it's our favorite book. So first we're going to review how to do a border. Design, page border. We've done this for many weeks. Box. Pick the style that you like. Pick the color. You also could pick one of these if you want instead. Okay, so box or shadow, either one you want. You pick your style, your color. Click OK. Now you got a nice border. Click back on home, and you could change your font if you'd like, and you change your size. We'll go no bigger than 20, please. Okay, and we're going to do a nice title. So first we do our center. Remember, we center left or center. We go to center, and the title of my favorite book is Frindle. Okay, so I'm writing about my favorite book, Frindle. I click enter, and then now I'm going to go to the left, right? So I go center or I go left. Now, Microsoft Word is giving me a red underline here. They're saying, is this word misspelled? So I do a right click. Now, if I really did misspell my word, I'd fix it. We spoke about this with spell check. You could pick one of these suggestions, but this is correct, so I say, nope, ignore all. Okay? So I click enter, and I go back to the left here, and I do a tab on the keyboard. And now I'm going to write why Frindle is my favorite book. Okay, I'm back. So I wrote my sentences, and I'd like the children to write at least 5 sentences, at least 5 good sentences on what your favorite book is and why it's your favorite book. So now it's time to finish up my work. So the first thing I got to do when I finish up is I got to give the title an underline. So you see I do a little underline here, and I'm going to highlight, and I go to the U, and I do a U like that. And now I got to highlight. Now if you're stuck on the U, sometimes what happens with people is they put the U on, and they underline, and they can't stop, and it just keeps underline, right? So if that happens to you, you're just going to highlight it, and then you take the U off. So you can take it on or off with the U. Okay, so that's the first thing we want to do, is we want to highlight, and we want to make sure we got the underline going on, right? Highlight, underline, title. Next thing we want to do a word art title. Going to highlight here. We go to the A, and you pick the A that you like. And now I got a nice word art title, and I can get even a little fancier if I want. And I could go maybe to a glow, a nice little glow. Maybe I want to put in put a little shadow. Okay, so now you got your word art title, and now you got your writing here, nice sentences, you underline your title. If you have a spelling error, right, maybe you had a spelling error, you're going to click, and you do a right click, and you say, oh, I'm sorry, I meant Friday. And then you fix your spelling right there, okay? So make sure you check for your spelling. Make sure you have your border, 5 nice good sentences, underline your title, and you do your word art title here, okay? And then you're ready to save your work. You go to the saving disk here, saving disk, and you can do the name of the book here, and then you can put your name afterwards. You put your name in your book, and you could save it here on the desktop. So if you're on a Windows computer on the left, you save it on the desktop. In the computer room, we've been saving it into documents. You can still save it in documents if you're at home, if your mom and dad say it's okay. It's just you're going to have to find it when you upload your work. So after you put your name of your work with your name, and you put where you want it in the desktop of the documents, then you're going to click Save here. Okay? Now I'm going to talk about how to upload the work. Okay, we're back, everybody. So now we're going to talk about how to upload your work. So here's how you upload your work. I'm in my assignment here, and I do add or create. So it says add or create, and I'm going to do add or create, and I do a file. And what I could do is I'm going to find my file, and here it is. Here's Frindle, and I'm going to click and I go drag. You see I click and hold and drag, and I drop it in there, and it says it right there. And then I do an upload, and now my work should be loaded here. Just give it a minute. And then I do turn in. It says, do you really want to turn in? And I click turn in. Okay. Now, do not worry if you do not have Microsoft Word. Here's what you're going to do if you do not have Microsoft Word at home. Okay, so I'll just unsubmit so I could redo the project. If you do not have Microsoft Word at home, here's how you're going to do it. We're going to be a little flexible today. And you do add or create, and you're going to do docs. Add or create docs, and you're going to use Google Docs instead of Microsoft Word. Now, when you use Google Docs, you're not going to be able to do the word art, and you're not going to be able to do the border. That's okay. We just do the best we can. So if I was doing it in Google Docs here, I go to the center, and I could change my size here, and I say friendle. Actually, that may be a little too big. Let's make it down to 20. Make it down to 20. And they don't have 20, they have 18. And you could change your font here. And I do enter, and same thing. I could do left, and I could do right, center, left. And then I do the same thing. I say my favorite book is, and then I do an underline, friendle. Okay, so same thing. You're going to do your 5 sentences at least. And then when you're done here, make sure your name's on the top. And then you're going to click turn in. And then you're going to click turn in. And then you're done. So that's going to be our assignment for this week. We're going to be working on Microsoft Word. I hope everyone is doing well. And I'll talk to you soon.